Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Mr. Wasty. Let's stay with our learners now, but take a look at their sporting achievements over the weekend. We had a weekend of unbelievable rivalries, incredible performances, more performances coming from our under-19 Proteas side, but a host of sporting action to sink our teeth into. Thabo Mataboge joins us now this morning. Let's start with our under-19s. This triangular series has thrown up some incredible results for our under-19 side, and it looks like they continue marching on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The SA side has been really good. We happened to lose our last game against Zimbabwe that we played. But this weekend we did really well against Sri Lanka again. The boys batted first, made 260 for 8.
Sure.
Mohammed Mayet made 102 of 93 deliveries, which was like a fantastic innings considering he was at 8 runs off 40 balls at one stage. So he really just got going.
Look at that face.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely elated.
That's to his parents right there in the bleachers.
Yeah, it's an amazing performance. So we got Sri Lanka out for 221. Our best bowlers were Akona Mnyaka, who got 3 wickets, as well as Ruan de Swart. He's a former Affies boy. They did really well, ended up winning by 39 runs. So that was another good game out for the under-19s.
And I love the fact that we're seeing performances from a host of young stars, not just relying on 1 or 2 of those big names in that side, but an incredible future there. Well, you mentioned Affies. I'm glad that some of their individual players, maybe the reason why they lost this weekend is because they've lost a couple of their star players, but we had some amazing rivalries, some derby matches playing out this weekend.
Yeah, the first one was it seemed like a Gauteng derby between St. Stithians and Affies. St. Stithians did really well. They beat Affies by 69 runs, which was a great game. And then locally in Cape Town, Bishops against Wynberg. Wynberg, a very strong side. They absolutely destroyed Bishops, my former school.
I wasn't going to go there, dude.
Oh, you just can't hide these things.
I'm wondering why he's not talking to me before the segment, you know?
Yeah, so Wynberg batted really well. They made 259 for 4, and then they declared. Their best batsman was Carl Vermeulen. He made 127, which really kind of steered like the path, and that's him there after the game. So a wonderful score from him, and then yeah, that was it for the cricket. There was lots of other crickets going on around, but lots of other sport as well. Then we had the water polo. There was a couple of tournaments around the country. Boys water polo, Grey High hosted a quadrangular series there between Selborne, Paul Roos and themselves, as well as St. Andrews.
St. Andrews, yeah.
Yeah, St. Andrews started off their game with a 9-all draw against Selborne, which is their kind of local derby as well. And then Grey High managed to remain unbeaten for the entire weekend, which was really
against
great performance.
A pretty hot field as well. And on the ladies' draw?
And then the girls' water polo, Rodin hosts an annual competition, which is a prestige cup that they had, and it involves 10 other schools, or 9 other schools, including themselves. Yeah, Rodin and St. Stithians are the top 2 teams to play in this tournament.
Yeah, sure.
They were in the final last year. So they did really well. St. Stithians played their first game and they won 8-0 against St. Dominic's. And Rodin, their strongest game that they played was against St. Dunstan's, which they won 22-2. So yeah, the top 4 teams, basically it's Pool A and Pool B. There's 2 pools. The top 4 sides go into a knockout, which will be played next month.
Next weekend, right? Yeah. Well, next month. Well, no shock results, I think, in our youth sporting lineup, not so in our senior sporting ranks, and we'll get into those results coming out of the weekend a little bit later in the show. Thabo, thank you so much for joining us, my friend. And congratulations to all our young sporting stars. Well, we're going to continue with the feel-good vibes after a very quick break. Please stay tuned. We'll see you in a second.